Bracket of DreamHack Masters Spring 2020. Two fantastic best of threes, but this pistol, starting off over at the B site, well, Perfecto and Electronic, they're going to just go ahead and stop it. G2 not finding an entry whatsoever, no utility left. Finally, Hunter's going to piece one together, but then there's the double gush. This is one of those moments where it's like, is this really getting turned upside down? And as long as these low players don't peak, they should still be able to close this. Hunter, he is going to get dropped by Boomich, and that's the bomb down too.
No more fun angles to work with here in the B halls. You're just waiting for death. You're behind bars.
Yeah, that could have been a world record. You got the Olympics here in mid. Simple, off of the window peak, he is trusting the MP9 and Electronic to cut off Kenny S. That's an easy pickup as Kenny never even looks. Electronic's looking to make a bit more money off the FAMAS. Hunter, last man, now down. Fantastic round from NAVI. It's, well done in order to take the ladder control. Jax is going to sit there for the moment, and you can see this B pinch starting to come into fruition. There's going to be two players in the apartments, and then the double cat stack. Simple, able to bring Hunter back, and he has a teammate as well, just standing on the balcony of B. That's Perfecto with the MP9, just the first one. Simple still amidst them, but Flamey trades out of the back of Market, and 3 survive for Navi. Age at IEM, not fantastic. Ever since their Magic playoff, it's been super lackluster. I do kind of agree with that, but now that we're in the playoff stage of DreamHack and Navi have had a little bit of time to recompose, I see a really, really well-oiled machine. I mean, look at the fantasticness of this B-hold. Simple's going to drop the shot, and that enables G2 to cross over to Tetris, but this is a classic trap. You've gotten stuck on Tetris, and you need somebody to crack open this bomb site. It looks like Kenny could be their man. He comes in from connector. Oh, has cover, and the quick shot versus Electronic. Oh, another! Perfecto dropped off of Catwalk, but the time nearly plays out here for Flamey. He's got 2 T's already tagged up really low, and with this M4, he needs to find Kenny. He's gonna peek down into the bottom of mid, tag him ever so slightly. Kenny's now down. Bomb, 1/3 of the way gone already, but you know Flamey's gonna play this fast pace. He runs up the staircase, and he sees nothing. G2 giving him an opening. That's Nexa going in for the duel, leaving it all on Amanek. But with the double flash, the smoke, and the bomb so far gone, you've got to think he has this, and he wastes no time. Amanek clutching, and G2 taking their first round. Goes for the second. Boomich dancing with death on the back of that A site, but then Kenny S immediately decides to move over towards B. It seems like G2 want to commit off of this. Flamey, good angle, in from the window. Can't manage to hold the entirety of Valk, but Simple, he'll help out. And a 2 versus 3 is what ensues. They're still waiting for Kenny S to come over, and if he had flashbangs or smokes, then maybe Nexa can be given a little bit more space, but instead Kenny peeks. Oh, and Nexa, he brings this back down to the 1 versus 1. We were distracted by the scope. It's really on Nexa, and he takes all 3.
Another 3K to win it for G2.
Well, he's walking up underpass of all places. Electronic, I love this position. He's going to go ahead and peek mid off of Simple, missing the shot. Nexa does take one off the window. Electronic just 180 after 180, trying to keep mid under control. 3v3, and Simple, well, he's going to drop that smoke as Kenny gets in the window. And Kenny's already tagged up, so he's working with minimal health. Oh my God, man. The quick shot into the head of Simple. Just total execution in the jungle.
It's a headshot where it doesn't even need to be. He was low, but the upgrade in from Boomich. Oh, and the off shot on the cross.
That's huge. That's going to force Hunter into the 1 versus 2. He's looking to maybe find timing on window, but bomb's not planted on that side, so instead he's just going to commit to CT. And how does the defense get him out of here? Well, Boomich has 1 flash if they want to try to aggress him, or if they anticipate the peak. But off the first bomb tap, he doesn't move a muscle. Hunter, he's going to go back in. He denies Boomich, and now that pulls the diffuser off, and Hunter, he jumps the gun, goes back for the second fight. Perfecto's going to best him, and Perfecto getting Navi to 5.
Just barely. By a oh my God, he doesn't even win it. Who's better?
And now we're going to get that B flashbang parade going. Perfecto on the back of bench. He gets one with a grenade, but he offsets his own crosshair. Flamey, he's going to allow a player to cross, but that's a second headshot. We've got Jackson next to both low. Kenny, though, comes in from Cat and stops Simple. That's the op versus op duel favoring G2. But here comes Electronic into the bomb site, taking 2 heads and forcing everything onto Kenny. He's going to sprint up the catwalk, misses the shot, and Electronic coming in big. 4 frags on the B site. We're all tied at 5.
You think this is scary for the CTs? This is kind of what they want.
Yep, definitely. First one goes well, but do they anticipate Electronic being up close? Amanek tries to peek it. Bomb's been dropped, and Electronic smokes him off. Now, getting a little bit more space. Kenny, he tries to push through, and that's going to cost them. Hunter has the element of surprise, but Flamey, the sixth sense, turns back and snaps this one into Navi's favor. This game is so back and forth. We are 12 rounds deep. Funnily enough, just holding here. 50 seconds remain. We get that palace peek coming out of Amanek. He could extend into Simple, who's already low HP. Jax has managed something over towards middle as well, so they are clawing their way back into this. The 3 versus 4, the 3 versus 5, whatever it Dan be, it was against them. And G2 have managed well so far. Perfecto down, Boomich out of the round. G2 coming in with 8.
But it's not like they slouched on talent either. You know what I mean?
We get the peek, we get the push. Perfecto holds for the moment. Now, perfect timing. He's going to drop that bomb carrier and the second man as his teammates pick up frags all around him. This is Navi finishing the first half at a single round deficit. That's it. That's all. And I would argue that as this half went on, Simple just looking better and better. Kind of a colder start compared to Kenny, who had some solid op shots, but actually finishes the half with at least a -3. He's down to 23 HP as this one comes to a close. Oh man, let's see if these CTs can come bail him out of deep waters, because right now, he's just treading, hoping that nobody actually comes over at him in CT spawn, and they haven't. Navi instead, they've gone 3 players deep inside of jungle. Electronic, he's gonna turn his head, shutting down the connector push. So this is gonna be a tough situation for G2 to unroot Navi from. They've got deep ground being held onto. Perfecto burned, but Flamey, he gives that great cover. All the while, Jax has managed to just slip onto the bomb site. He's got the kit, he's got the headshot tap, but down he goes. Big pistol for Navi. He's just going to go ahead and hop down to the bottom of connector as well. That should be heard by Jax, so he'll call the audible, but all the while, Navi taking A by storm. Jax, just the deagle, all he seems to need. Electronic's going to plant that bomb in the sight line of the CT, who then tags up Flamey. This is a bit of a scary situation. It's still not favored for G2, but ever closer we go. Bullet by bullet, we are cut down to the 2 versus 2. They've got another player pinned into the back of the bomb site, and then there's Perfecto with health on ramp. The Deagle's looking for him. The time's ticking quickly. There it is from Jax, but Perfecto peeks back, and Jax, he needs to find the solution. One shot, one chance, and he's missing his Deagle as Perfecto just burns down the
Redemption!
time. He'll get the frag, but not the round. That's Navi taking 10.
From 0 and 7 to the 7 and 14 as we move into the second half. Ends up being the right thing.
Yeah. Flash goes past. Oh my god, Perfecto trying to pirouette into the apartments. Now Nexus got his hands on a gun. It's a good spray down for the first. Simple missing off shot. Deagle from Nexa. He gets the 3-piece alone in apartments on the pistol round of all things. 20 seconds for Electronic in a 1 versus 4 on this B site. No bomb. He is done. That is all Nexa all day.
Indomitable in the B apartment, sitting there in the kitchen. You're not allowed in, my friend. It's too hot for y'all. I'll grab this Deagle. Flash goes right past. Don't know if specific lineup to catch all the
burn some HP down, and if he hits it at the perfect timing, then we're looking at Navi with either low HP or 15 seconds left to actually execute. Jax is in the corner with the fire, with the bomb, and Nexa continues on, smoking off Simple, who just deciding to run right through it. There's no bomb here for the other Ts, and it is desperate for Navi. They get completely shut out of the A site. G2, they had to gamble that internal struggle of A or B, and they hit it on the head. That's double digits for the Frenchman, and only a 2-round lead.
Yeah, back-to-back rounds where the 4v5.
They're going to go ahead and take Nexa off of the rotate. They still need to sink their teeth into the bomb site. And there's 3 defenders here. Boomich taking down the first 2. But Hunter, he's in the sandwich. And Boomich gives the cover everybody absolutely needed. It's not been clean from G2, but they're still going. And if you let them keep going, eventually they could figure this all out. But Electronic, it's beautiful. He comes up from connector, completely cuts off that CT push. They thought they had it in the bag. They get the 5 versus 4 on the aggressive ramp push until Electronic decides to claw them back. But it's Kenny S to still make the difference. He's got that man advantage established, and he moves his position over towards Ticket. He has so much to do alone on A. And there's no real rotate potential from G2 because this window is compromised. But Nexa still going to take his chances walking in. Simple. He has eyes on it until just a moment ago. And Nexa now knows that he could keep walking up on this. Oh, Amanek, he finds the angle from the catwalk. Simple with 20 seconds, cut off by Nexa. It is G2 to take it over the line.
Hunter. Okay, he brings it back.
Yeah. Easy mode down there for the first 2. Peeks into the third, and Simple's T250 is enough to overwhelm, but that gun's empty. Oops. Nexa able to trade it, and we're all tied up at 13. But again, we shouldn't be.
But once they made noise, they had no choice. Seriously, a missed jump. Someone didn't uncrouch. And they couldn't make that move.
Yeah, and now there's blood in the water. G2 trying to gobble up Navi, trying to get this 15th round on the board as fast as possible. Good connector peek for Hunter. Molly's not going to fluster anybody for the defense. Off shot from Amanek. And then the execution. 15 rounds for G2 confirmed. The 3-player apartments hold, and this time he's going to have to do it again. Nexa, he has to be the POV for this. Bomb's coming at him. He's got the smoke just in his face. Electronic getting the A kills, but it doesn't matter. It's all about this bomb. It's all about Nexa, and he falls back to try and deal with Cat. This is going to let Navi into the bomb site with only a few seconds to spare. The post plant is up, and the CT's in despair. Amanek, he can't find anything just yet. 3 of them ahead, and the 50 damage grenade, another dunk. Get out of here. He's gonna die to Flamey through the wall. Navi keeping Mirage rolling. They should have had this in the bag.
Kind of flagrantly, anything to get an opening kill. This would mean the world. Boomich grabs one, but he's within a USP shot of death. But Simple, your best friend covers you, and now they open up B. Amanek answers back. Off shot. Oh my god, like ships in the night. He'll need the flick. He can't grab it. 2-on-2 now. Flamey burns himself to death.
And we've got Simple just posted behind the arch. He sees the legs. That's a very narrow spray for Hunter. Grenade's going to be great. It's enough to drop Simple out of the round. So Perfecto, he's going to have to clutch this. He's got little HP to work with, but the AK just needs headshots. There's the first one. As he's dropped to 4 HP, he sees him just outside. And Perfecto delivers.
4 health.
Meant to hold the tees off, and more mollies in the open floor. 20 seconds. Yet again, another T-sided round that is boiled down to the last few waning seconds. Boomich trying to come in from connectors, cut out of the round, but Simple's gonna keep them in this. He's gonna keep it rolling. 8 seconds left over, and nobody can stop this plant. It's Navi shooting for a 17th in OT already. Would he get both of these frags with that op on cycle? He's going to go ahead and tap bomb with the kit. He elicits the run-up from Perfecto, but Perfecto shuts it down, and Navi do succeed. He has 3 Ts as he's beneath the apartments. It's been spotted by the stairs. Kenny has tagged up. Boomich, he's going to get dropped by Jax, who's activated versus Simple. He stops it, and there's the dropout from Palace. Flamey, he could still clutch this. It's going to be hard as the flank comes through. At least a 16th for G2. Pardon?
I have a tutorial on this on YouTube for everybody in the server.
Yeah, plug it.
Okay. Yeah.
You guys got to get that window down.
Wow.
But here's the retake quick. Electronic, he's trying to move in. He misses his flash. Oh, it's not going too well for Navi. They're met by resistance in Nexa and Hunter. And Simple, he's barely had targets to shoot at. Now down to just the 15 health. He's done. G2 18. It's double OT, but the trade train keeps giving, and it's favoring G2 for the moment. They could plant for the catwalk, but that would lead Simple to shut them down. 20 seconds left. He just saw that bomb thrown over. He knows that G2, they're in a pickle. They're feeling the pressure, and Perfecto's grenade is perfect. It's picked back up by Amanek, and he's trying to find a safe spot to plant, but Simple, he's coming in from connector. Down he goes. Nexa giving the cover. They're rushing the bomb. There's 6 seconds. He needs the frag or plant. Plant now, and he's missed it. This is NAVI double OT.
Off the nade from Perfecto to deny the plant, and even with the kill from Nexa on the Simple, we come to double OT.
As long as NAVI don't throw a wrench into the works. They've got 2 players up from CT spawn, already crossing past Ticket, but they've lost their third, so they are boxed in, and it's an execution by the Frenchman. Yep, they're going to try to pressure off Perfecto. There's 3 defenders here, though. Oh, and it looks great. Flamey, Perfecto, Electronic, a trio of frags coming in for the side of Navi. And with 30 seconds left, that mid-man gets sent scrambling. Hunter, lucky to be alive, as Simple ops him down to 19 early round. Flamey just on the cusp of this. Nexa, he's going to get tagged up, and it's done. Navi taking at least 1 CT round in double OT. B. Amanek scoped in on Cat, stops Boomich. Simple, unable to trade, standing right in the open for Nexa. So unless it's the 2 apartments player to somehow bring this back, this one should be over. Perfecto and Electronic both cut down. G2, 21 rounds. And he gets called out. Perfecto doesn't clear the left side, goes right for Nexa's head, and takes him out of this one. So we are in the 4v4 with 45 seconds. Jax, he's going to get the kill with the M4 on Flamey, but Electronic inside of the murder hole. He's going to cut down Amanek. It's a hop up from Kenny S. Perfecto still lingering in B, and with this pinch on Electronic, maybe they think it will be that side of the map, but in fact, the bombs rotated over, and the only person to stop this is going to be Jax. He does it. It's perfect. Peeks off the top of the stairs and cuts this down. G2 winning Mirage. Enjoy what unfolds. Man advantage early, of course, here for the CTs that double it back into the A site. They do have 4 players here on A. Long in question, but for the time being, the headshots are racking up. Simple comes in with Electronic, and that's the 3-piece they were looking for. They take it back into the even ground thanks to Nexa, and he has a teammate behind him in CT spawn, but Simple on the P250. The raid boss has himself 3 frags. Amanek's going to pick up that kit. He has a 5-7, no armor, and a great bit of damage versus Perfecto first, but he peeks into that second T. Now, it's Simple trying at a distance to best him.
Oh my god.
And Amanek's so desperate, but he's dealing substantial damage to both sides of this. He's running up into the open. He clears the player off of the site. He could just go ahead and stick this, and Simple, he's not peeking. G2 take pistol.
Oh, what a move!
We got a bunch of heads popping over the ledge. Hunter just taking him back with Nexa. It's a solid hold on Catwalk. Bombs thrown down into the open, and the last 2 pistol players are just going to feed themselves to the machine that is G2. Scrambling back from Cat, all of this being heard by Amanek, of course. He is on high alert. The flashbang's fantastic, and Perfecto, he's going to create a little bit of space here. All of the CTs inside their spawn. We've got 6 players ready to fight. Third one comes through, and Simple's pistol pays off in the situation. Boomich on top of Goose, and of course, as you see, the bomb planted for the Catwalk. Boomich, he's going to get overwhelmed. Perfecto comes in with a kill, and this is just very cost-effective. The Eagles are deadly. Hunter, he taps it, he clears the board. That's everybody dead, and he can even keep the Galil.
Ooh. But ends up getting traded out. Great flashes, yeah, and it's just that smoke and flash to allow them in.
Yep, Amanek, he's going to go peeking through doors, so trying to take this back by storm. He sees Simple on the side of the smoke. Perfecto slipping out from tunnels, has lost his entire team and the bomb to boot. He's pinned in behind the plat box. They're all charging him down, and they're even going for the knives already. Quick execute into the tunnels. Now he's going to try to split through mid. That's the second B player in Hunter. So Kenny S has managed to walk from CT spawn onto the CT cross. And now he's scoped in, ready to drop him. Electronic's going to be the first one cut down by the op. And Kenny S, continues.
Oh, man.
Right into the head of Simple. Bomb is going to be planted for Catwalk, but Kenny, big plays. He's got 3 frags already, and there's the 4th from Kenny S. Fantastique.
Just exquisite. Absolutely.
Because with just pistols, they walk up Cat, thanks to Electronic, and almost have this round in the bag. However, the retake's coming in quick, and it's Jackson Hunter with a couple of kills first and foremost. Simple, off of the box, looking for a headshot. He's gonna find the one to Jax. There's the spam damage down, and Simple 1v3! To a single man disadvantage. All three of Navi's players here on the catwalk. Jax, he's starting to flank. He sees the shoulder of one, dropping Perfecto out of the round. Navi are going to try to come back to reclaim this, but as they do so, Nexa pushes in. Dude, G2 are hitting them from all directions in all different sorts of timing, but this one not actually solidifying a frag for the CT side. No, sir. It's going to be Simple and Flamey still up, deciding to push past the catwalk, deciding to get that much closer to a plant yet again. Simple. He's going to put down the bomb as Flamey gets another headshot, and Navi clawing back from a 2 versus 4. Hunter almost lines them up, but Navi win another round.
And always running into 3, losing their opening kill. But this time they get long control. Nobody's here. The cat play will get called out. This is a good setup here from the T's.
There's a third. Kenny S gets Flamey. Now he's trying to fall back into cover, which he'll find, but there's also a player on long. Kenny S is so compromised. But they decide to double back. They check their flank. Simple, he's going to lose a bunch of health, but more importantly, they have cleared this A site by storm.
We're not going to go for all that long control because they are scared of the mid to B.
Oops.
The gamble pays off for Navi, thinking about taking their talents back towards lower tunnels. CZ closes the distance. AK behind. AK from Almanac turns up, and it leaves one player alone with the op and a bomb in the upper tunnels. He'll get sprayed down with the help of a flash. Off recovered. Bomb in enemy territory. And the only...
He's 100 HP, and he's tucked in behind the pillar. Nobody sees him. Now he starts to fire off. Oh, they get them both! G2, with just one AK, doubles his head back, decides to smoke the Molotov. So if the CTs want to go through, it's with the flash. And Perfecto, he's inside of them. All three CTs go by, but one of them turns back. Good heads-up play to deny the smoke lurk. Now it's just the last 2 defenders for Navi on the bomb site. Electronic only good for the 1. Simple. Oh, he stops the player on long. There's 2 CTs coming in from the catwalk, and he can't stop either. Jax with a second headshot. G2 in 8th round, and only 1 to go.
Expiration timer from Kenny S.
Ooh, he hits it. Had to have been through the wall because Boomich, he wasn't even on 100 HP. And yet he still survives the op shot. Hunter, quick headshot. Yep, that's the bomb down. But Flamey, he's past the A long play, so they don't realize there's still a terrorist up here. And Flamey could claw this one back, but he only has 20 seconds to do so. He's got to move his feet forward. Picking up that bomb doesn't keep his gun out, and Amanek's going to punish. Electronic, he could just get both kills. He is going to get the first one. Oh, to the top of mid, the CT fights. And Jax, good night.
The disparity across all their players. Boomich lagging behind, only 3 frags. One huge one on that previous round. And the insane tactic from both sides. Counter flash is the champion, though. And Perfecto, oh, another important kill. Oh, back and forth we go on this long cross. Bomb dropped in vision of the CTs. Yeah, off the corner of the smoke. It got a bit scary.
Ooh, Kenny, and he runs out of bullets just as he tries to retreat. 2 more kills for Electronic. Just brush off negative results with that self-deprecating humor. I think that's actually a psychological advantage. You know, you don't go too low when the going gets rough. Let's see if Flamey can manage what is 3 T's on the other side. Bomb drop first, and down goes Nexa. It's almost perfect. The op shot from Simple's gonna seal the deal, unless Hunter's catwalk play can claw back 3 frags. And no, sir, bad timing. He turns his attention away just as Electronic pops up off the top of ramp. Trying to get eyes here on mid. He heard those close footsteps. He's ready, but it's an aggressive stance from Simple. And Hunter's gonna best him. The AK headshot comes out on top. Flamey, he's fully blinded thanks to Kenny S. And Perfecto goes down indoors. It's an empty-handed Navi. 4 players down, 0 frags to the favor of the CTs.
Of course, you know, G2 are trying to hunt this down so that next round they don't have to deal with an AK. But it seems like there's going to be a buy.
Follow-up smoke as well. Really trying to counter out these snipers. Electronic's just going to flash high. Maybe he throws himself into the gunfight. Seems so. He drops Hunter first and foremost. There's Jax coming down from CT spawn. They hit him on the base of ramp, and they didn't expect it at all. Amanek, 2 frags for him as he falls back over towards the pit. The bomb planted on that side of it. Flamey and Perfecto on the retake. Kenny S already trying to keep them in, but he's pinned on Goose. And Nexa pops right back up for the headshot. Perfecto on the UMP of all things is good for the very first. A frag grenade over towards the CT cross isn't going to do anything, but he does have the offer, and he tries to charge him down. Amanek, great cover. Oh, the CTs are starting to get closer to an A stack, and if Flamey can move past the tunnels just in time, then maybe he could even find them on the bomb site. But the longer he watches tunnels, the more likely we have G2 just following through into the bomb site and planting here. We do have Flamey up at the top of Cat. Down he goes. That threat's countered. Kenny S swapping to the Tech 9, drops Boomich as well. So things were getting scary for just a moment. Never were they in the favor of Navi, but I'm sure all of you could see it starting to piece together. In the end, it's looking like 4 survivors for G2, a 2-round lead, and only got 3 smokes for the cross. G2 gonna lay down 2 of them. CZ, pretty substantial damage there versus Jax, and Boomich, he doesn't have much to lose, so he may run through, but he chooses not to. Nexa, he's going to get himself a frag versus Simple. Flamey still inside the corner. Good for another frag. And he's just pinned to this position. A man advantage up for Navi. Kenny S, he has the cover of the car, and he's looking for someone to drop. Seeing the head, he is pinned in and still able to drop the pistol player. He's trying to deal with the other one. Jax sees them both now, but he has to get the reload, and Perfecto goes down.
He's running the risk of getting shot on this pullback. They need to show some attention. Yeah. Oh no, he still wins the duel.
Unreal. Hunter, that puts everything in question here for Navi. He's going to get pressure from the double doors, and there's where he goes down. But this does enable the bomb to cross. Look, they think this is B. Because Hunter walks through the bomb site, they're already trying to retake something while bombs planted A. And Kenny S, well, now he's posted as the smoke fades. They have been tricked. They have been fooled, but they are not down just yet. 2 versus 2. Flamey and Electronic. A frag grenade and a flashbang to try and work their way back up to the A site. They are met by a smoke, but Electronic still wants to work through it. Off of the flash is good. Jax brings it back, and G2 16-12 here on Dust. A 2-0 series over top of Navi. They're ranked number 1 in the world.